I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying 'cause you weren't around. Lie, 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 lie.
Dang, the tea is hot. Okay, well, when life gives you lemons,
You create a podcast.
about driver's license, apparently. I do have to say, Joanna is a driver, a fellow driver here. So do you sing the song when you're driving?
Well, we are in a pandemic, so I have not driven since March. Very few occasions I have driven since March. So
Okay.
since the song came
True.
out, I have not driven my car.
Not even for the tamales.
The last time I drove my car was to go get tamales for Christmas. That was the last time.
Joanna, you should just hop into your car and just like put it on blast and just listen to it. Don't even
No.
drive anywhere. Just stay there.
Yes. I'm gonna like sing the best part. I know a lot of people love the red light, stop signs. I still see your face in the white cars front yards. Okay, I know a lot of people love that song. But I mean that part. But my favorite part is, oh my gosh, I already forgot how it went. I don't know. I love. Okay, if I were to start from the beginning, I know the entire song from beginning to the end. If I were to start from the beginning, trust me, I know it. But like to just think of that certain part right now in my head, I'm blanking out.
Okay, from what I could tell on our Music Monday follows at Lemon Talk Podcast on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, your favorite line is right after my favorite line. So it's like, I know we weren't perfect, but
Yes,
I've never
never
felt.
felt this way. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Oh my god.
When I get into a relationship, I'm gonna do that after the breakup. Joanna, do you want to join me?
No. I'll be there jamming. But let's talk about that, okay? The fact that I know this song from start to finish, that I like have a full on concert here at my house singing it as if I'm performing to people being so heartbroken when I've never had my heart broken. Like, thank you. I'm glad I've never had my heart broken because based off that song, it sounds very painful. But it's just like why do I love it so much if I can't relate to it, you know?
Okay, going back to like my comment that I made earlier, you'll be driving me because I can't drive.
Oh,
So
true.
I'll be singing and you'll be driving us. But going back to that point, I'm so glad you brought that up because I know we joke around the fact that I have relationships or like all of this stuff. I've never been in a serious relationship, and that's just the seriousness. That's just the reality of it. So it's like, of course, I've never been heartbroken. I don't know, I've never gone through that feeling. So the fact that I can feel her, like, I've never been heartbroken, but the fact that I can feel her emotions and like the fact that like she was heartbroken, I felt heartbroken. I felt like I can relate to her, like you said, even though I've never gone through that experience, which I think was insane.
Yeah. And my mom, she said something funny like because I told her, "Mom, look at me. I'm going to perform this concert for you, okay?" And I put on that song in the background. And she's like, "Ay, ya párale," which means like, "Oh, just stop already." You act, and then she told me, "You act like if you had your heart broken. You act like if you're in love. What are you not telling me?" Let me just
You're like,
jam, like,
so basically, I listened to it the first time on Thursday night. I didn't know what to expect because all I want that she wrote that song for the the musical, the series. That was a tongue twister right there. Was everything, and it was really good. But I was really surprised, and I was really interested to see what she was gonna do because this is her original work. It's how she's gonna identify herself as an artist, and I was really excited. So the first time I heard it, I was like shocked. But I kid you not, the next day after, that's the only thing I played on my TV on full blast. My mom would be walking past me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I would be like, I got karaoke microphones. I got like these microphones and I put the karaoke. I feel bad for my neighbors because they probably heard me sing that song like multiple times, but I was like, red lights, stop signs. It was just great. It was awesome.
Okay, I want to share how the first time I listened to it. Okay, so I was on the premiere on YouTube. I saw part of her part of her live YouTube thing. She went live on YouTube like an hour or 30 minutes before it premiered. I watched that, but then it was her song released at 9 p.m. here where we live. So at 9, my favorite novela starts, For those of you that don't know what a novela is, it's like in English you call it a soap opera. In Spanish you call it novela. You should watch the Spanish ones. They're a lot more juicier.
You don't mess with Joanna and her novellas. Like we would be talking or playing and she'll be like, I gotta go. It's a 9. Like, I need to go. My novella is starting.
It's a really good novela. It's good. And yesterday it was super good, so I'm really excited to watch it today. So, okay. So I was on the premiere on her live thing, and then it was 9. And I watched like 1 minute of the music video and listened to it, and I was like, oh wow, it's really good. So, but then the novela started, and I was like, no, sorry, pause. I had to pause it. I was like, this sounds amazing, but this novela is juicy, so I gotta stop it. And then I watched it during the commercial break, and I was hooked after that. Every commercial break I was going back. Plus the music video, the music video is so beautiful. Like the way she filmed it, it's beautiful. And yeah, and for like 4 days in a row, that's the only song I was playing. My parents were annoyed already. My dad's like, he was like, I don't know the lyrics, but I know the whole beat already. So he kept telling me to stop. Now some time has passed, and I don't play it as often, but I play it at least twice a day.
I mean, yeah, it's really good. I really liked it. Oh my God. I have to admit, like, part of me being a wannabe songwriter was like, I can never, like, she was recognized by Taylor Swift, my idol, I can't. But I'm so proud of her because honestly, from the very beginning that she started posting, like little like not covers, but like her own original work on Instagram, I was like, this girl's gonna create something amazing. And I was just shocked the fact that it blowed up so quickly. And I don't know if it has to do with like the things that came along with it, like the storytelling and her songwriting that made it blow up. But like her vocals are amazing too. The fact that she can say the F word and make it sound so amazing. Like, that's my wallpaper. I have that, but I still love you. And I was just like, oh my God, I can never. Damon, you see what you did?
I know. I was like, how did she told a whole story like in like 3 minutes. So I was like I could just hearing that 3 minutes, like I could just imagine everything like she went through. I was just like, oh, okay.
That's what I admire from songwriters like Taylor Swift and like especially her. Storytelling is like the number one thing when it comes to songwriting, and I'm so glad that I don't know, I just really felt her emotions. It made me want to go get be in a relationship and then break up with that person and then create a very sad song and then drive in the suburbs and listen to that song and then hopefully get my driver's license.
I saw that comment on TikTok and I just started laughing. I was like, no, why? Why?
But yeah, I mean, everything from here, from the Lemon Talk headquarters, we're sending Olivia love. We love driver's license. Joanna has her permit. Oh no, she has her driver's license. Joanna, you need to drive to my house, and then sing it, and then I'll stay in my window and I'll just sing it with you.
Okay.
And then we'll both cry, but it's okay.
And I'm like so excited. I know she has said in an interview before that she already recorded like an EP and like an album. So I'm so excited for when that comes out. All the songs that she's previewed like on Instagram or like other interviews she's done, they all sound amazing. Like Gross, I don't know if you guys listened to that one, the one that she titled Gross, amazing. And then 21st Century Girls Are Perfect and I don't know the lyrics, but it's amazing. It's amazing. The beat, amazing. The amazing.
The whole podcast episode, the first half is just gonna be us praising Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes, but
she's a queen.
Okay, we're gonna move on, but I really didn't listen to Olivia Rodrigo before this. I just started discovering all her songs once she released Driver's License. I don't have Disney Plus, so I never watched High School Musical, the musical series. I watched her on Bizarre Bark though, and so, but I did see clips from the High School Musical, the musical, the series, and I was a big fan of All I Want, and now I'm definitely a bigger fan now. But now let's talk about Joshua Bassett. I know.
Dang.
I know what you guys are thinking. We know the whole story here, okay? But we don't want to talk about that. Like, we don't want to get into that. We just really want to talk about the music. Now, before they both released their music, I was definitely more of a Joshua Bassett fan of his music. I love Heaven Is You, Anyone Else, as well as Common Sense. I think those are the only three he's came out with before Lie, Lie, Lie. But I love those three songs, and let me tell you, I like Lie, Lie, Lie.
She's not gonna lie about it.
True.
I've never really listened to Joshua beforehand. I know Joanna told me, like, we had a whole jamming session one time, so I did listen to some of his songs. But this was different, and different in a very good way. Like, I've only listened to the song like twice, but it's so catchy, and it's so weird to see like I don't know. I guess it's so shocking to see like Disney stars say be themselves. It's so hard for them to it's so hard for, I don't know, because they're in this like really clean state where they're like, they have to be pure and they have to be like this, like they can't say bad words, they can't do all of this, they can't do all of that, and it looks bad on Disney. But I'm so glad that like Joshua and Olivia, no matter those standards are put on them, like they're still able to be themselves and still express themselves throughout music. I know he says a few words. Yeah. Have you not listened to it?
Okay, I have listened to it, but I haven't listened to it enough. But I haven't listened to it enough to have it memorized. I listened to Driver's License like 20 times, and then I had it memorized. I listened to Joshua Bassett's song like maybe 4 times so far. So I still need to listen to it many more times.
Video?
Yeah, I saw the video. I did see one inappropriate like thing in the video, but I don't really remember hearing like inappropriate words.
I think he says like one, but it's like fine. But like even like in the video, the fact that they still can like do that, and it's like I don't know. I think that's really cool, because you should be able to express yourself as an artist. But overall, I really like the song. Regardless of the whole drama, we're not gonna talk about that. But regardless of that, they're really great musicians, and everyone should support them no matter what.
Yes. Now, I did sing Olivia Rodrigo's song, and I would definitely sing Joshua Bassett's if I had listened to it 20 times already. But unfortunately, I don't know it yet, so let me play you a little something. Once he starts singing it, I know parts of it, so I'll sing the parts that I know. I know what you said about me. I hope that it makes you happy. Can't seem to get me off your mind. Oh, through your teeth. Lies that you told me. Enough of it this time. So you can lie, 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 lie. Go ahead and try. It won't work this time.
We're gonna get copyrighted for that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, after pandemic, we have to go to a concert. We gotta go. Imagine us singing driver's license, like, oh.
I feel bad for anyone that's by me. Their poor ears. My mom also told me, she's like, you gotta work on that singing voice.
No. She's a professional here. Joanna, she's my vocal coach. She's my dancing coach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I am. That it's a really hard job, you know. It's really hard to teach someone dance that doesn't dance.
Wait, how did it go? It was like.
So I choreographed a dance for Dulce. Now I'm gonna walk you through it, okay? Everyone that's listening, just imagine it in your head, okay?
Or watching YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Or Dulce, I'll do it and you perform it.
No. Wait, why are we giving people my performance? Then they won't go to my concert.
Okay, we'll just give them a little preview, okay?
Okay.
So everyone that's listening, picture yourself that you are the singer, okay? You are backstage, and the beat starts, and you do a fierce walk onto stage, a model walk. So step, and stand, and sing your song, sing. And then, well, this part, it would really require you to know like how Dulce's song goes, because the choreography goes to the song. But you'd be point at your wrist, point at your wrist, okay? Not giving away too much, but then there's another part where, oh, kiss, blow a kiss, be sassy, turn, and then sing, and then there's a part where you have to fall. And I hope you guys could really imagine that. But if you want to have the full like experience, like know the dance, being able to see it in person, stay tuned for Dulce's concert.
And if you want to meet me and my wonderful friend, co-host, choreographer,
and
vocal coach, Joanna, she'll be there too.
Yes. Now let's move on from our like music segment, and we're gonna talk about an interesting career path that Dulce and I almost took. So we almost became actresses, everyone. You were about to see us on the big screen.
We'd be walking the red carpet next to Leo DiCaprio.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happened actually was that Olivia Rodrigo was really the root of this entire thing.
Hence the fact that we even talked about her a little bit in the beginning. You know, besides her having a successful song, she was also the root of this career path that we almost went down.
Yes. So it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, I'm so inspired and moved by her amazing singing talent plus her amazing acting talent. So I was like, that's it. I am going to become an actress. But jokingly, right? It was a big joke. And I go to my parents and I'm like, Olivia Rodrigo has inspired me. I am going to become an actress. You're going to see me there on the TV. And then I was just joking. And then I went back to bed and I was like, I'm going to go on TikTok. I opened TikTok. What's the first TikTok I see? You want to become an actor / actress? We have a job for you. We're creating a show called Audition to be part of the show. And I was like, oh, what is this? Okay, they're listening to me. Someone is listening to me first. That was my first thought. And second, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. I'm going to be an actress. But I didn't really actually think that though. I was like, no. But I thought at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up to Dulce. I was like, wouldn't it be so funny if we audition just see how far we made it, even if we didn't even get a call back. But it would be a fun experience to share. Like if that show did end up being out on TV, we're like, oh, we could have been like, you know, that girl that played that role? Well, that was supposed to be me, but I didn't get it. So I told Dulce, I was like, look, I found this TikTok, they have this Instagram, and they ended up releasing like monologues for you to audition for every role. And Dulce and I talked, and we each picked our roles, and we were practicing. We had 1 week to submit it. We were nervous, just having fun. Well, I didn't really think much was gonna come from this, but suddenly the whoever was making the show, they had to cancel it for a reason we don't know. So our acting career was cut short.
The universe was like, Joanna, you and Dulce might have to take this opportunity. And then, we started practicing, and the universe was like, you know what? Maybe not right now. And so they went down.
They're like, look, we gave you this TikTok for you to get excited, but don't think it's your time right now. Like, no, you will not become an actress, at least not yet.
Sorry, Leo DiCaprio, you're gonna have to wait for us to walk down the red carpet together.
But we still think, even though we weren't able to become those actresses in that show, we still think it would be really fun and funny to be extras in a show. Now, we don't really know the process that goes on. I just know sign up in a website, but anything other than that, I don't know. So, but we think it'd be really funny because, it doesn't require me to have lines, which is probably the part I would fail at. And I would still consider me being a TV star, even if I'm just there, half of my face in the background. Like, I feel like I made it there. Like, I'm on TV.
iCarly reboot. You just see like you see the main characters in the front and us in the background. Like,
I mean, if they need extras, I'm good. I could be woo, iCarly. I could act excited. I'd be no, iCarly. I could do all the emotions.
Go through all the waves.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was interesting, and please let us know if you guys want that too, because I mean, we're down to do it, and we're excited to do it, and we might secretly actually do it. So if you want it, comment.
But since we're talking about being extras now, Julie and the Phantoms, I know season 2 hasn't been confirmed yet, but if it does, reach out to me. I can be an extra. Like, and when you're performing a concert, I'll be an extra in the audience. Like, I mean, I gotta hear the song before it even releases. Like, oh my gosh, yes. With that, we're gonna talk about Julie and the Phantoms. Like, I think this is like the third time we talk about it, but this time it has a different story. Now, it's different this time because Dulce has actually finally watched all episodes of Julie and the Phantoms after months of telling her to watch it. Now, why did she watch it, you ask? Why suddenly did Dulce want to watch Julie and the Phantoms? Well, let me tell you the story. One late day around 6 p.m., Dulce called me.
One day, I was really, 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 really sad for one day.
Well, we're back to the music segment, I guess. Okay, but Dulce called me at 6 p.m. No, well, around there. And so she's showing, Julie and the Phantoms came out on September 10th. So it took a long time to watch it. I watched it like the week it came out.
Okay, just for reference, it came out September 10, 2020. It's January 15, 2021. And I watched it like, less than a week ago. So I'm just
Yeah. Okay, she called me because she was watching a show on Netflix called The Queen's Gambit. And she was watching it because one of her favorite actors, or her favorite actor, comes out in that show. As well as I had sent her a message that I was watching the show, and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But she called me and I was like, wait. You're watching that show when it just, I think it just came out. Or you barely heard about it. But you still haven't watched Julie and the Phantoms. Oh, that's the actor. Yeah, I told her. So you're already starting to watch Queen's Gambit, but yet you're not watching Julie and the Phantoms? And from there, at that point, she started watching it, and once she watched like a full episode, she said she was hooked. So to explain your site.
Look, listen. I know we've been on this roller coaster of a ride for a really long time. The podcast listeners, they know. They know that I've been watching or wanting to watch or have been putting it off, in other words, Julie and the Phantoms. And here we are, finally, the moment that Dulce actually decides to watch it. I have so many mixed emotions. I loved it. I love the music. I think the music got to me a lot. I think the music really did it for me. It was like the strawberry on the top. It was just beautiful. Unset Emily, oh my god, I cried. I don't know. I just feel like, especially for that song, I think a lot of people can relate to Unset Emily because, I mean, even like just like the feeling that you have someone and then you let them down. I think that's the thing that like really did it for me. And amazing it was because the fact that he like this phantom. Don't get mad at me.
Okay, I didn't understand why Dulce was laughing at first and took a pause, but like I was like, why is she laughing? But then when she said, "Don't get mad at me," I was like, I know. Okay, so I got a little upset with Dulce because after she finished watching the show, she goes and she's one of the guys' characters. His name is Nick, and he does have his role is not the biggest role in season 1, but I have predictions that he's gonna have a way bigger role in season 2. So she goes, and plus the main character girl's name, the lead, her name is Julie in the show. And she goes and texts
I gotta defend myself before she says this.
Let me explain. No. She goes and texts me, "Oh my gosh, I loved Julia and the Phantoms." I was like, "Julia? Who is Julia?" It is Julie. Like, don't offend me here.
It was audio correct, and I was running. I was running, and I was like texting her. I was like, "Hey, I love Julie and the Phantoms," and I didn't notice that I accidentally put Julia. It was my fault. I take responsibility, but I know her name. Okay, I know her name.
Okay, well, she claims it was autocorrect. Okay.
Anyway,
but in addition, she said Nick and Julie in the show kind of have a story, and it's gonna be pretty big, I predict, in season 2. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, Julie and that boy that at the end this happened to him." And I was like, that boy has a name, and he's a pretty big character. That boy's name is Nick. She didn't know anyone's name.
Okay, let's be
Phantom's name.
Yes, I did.
I think you got it wrong. She only knew Luke, and she only knew Luke because she likes Luke.
So Luke.
So she didn't even know his name right now until I said it right now. She remembered it was Luke.
I know, I forgot. I haven't watched it in a really long time. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I apologize. I forget their names, okay? I need to rewatch it, okay? In my defense, Joanna, how many times have you actually seen the show? You've seen it like more than twice.
Oh yeah, I've seen it more than twice, but I'm like pretty much 99.9% sure after the first time watching it, I knew all the character names.
Anyways, Julie and the Phantoms, conclusion, it's a really great show. Everyone should watch it if you want to. It's about 3 amazing phantoms. One of them is Luke. And then Julia
What's the other 2 names? What's the name of the other 2 phantoms?
Reggie. Isn't that? What is that?
And?
Oh, Jesus. Wait. Luke, Reggie.
Wrong. You failed. She's looking it up. He's looking it up. Wow, you already failed. It's Alex.
Wow. Oh, I was close.
You didn't even say anything. What's the name? What's the name of the girl that plays the antagonist. And what's the name of
No,
her band?
it's Kid, it's Kitty Candy thingy. Something like that.
Someone help me. Someone help me. I know there's a podcast out there that that had like an episode or like a series talking about Julie and the Phantoms. Yeah, well, I'm so sorry if you're listening to this. Like, I know the characters, I know the storyline. Okay, we don't consider Dulce part of the Julie and the Phantoms club yet. She needs to watch it again. It's Dirty Candy, and her name is Carrie.
Oh, Carrie Underwood.
Yes, but now you remember only when I tell you her name.
She didn't get my joke, everyone. Jonah, when you look back at this footage, you're gonna be like, oh, I know, I get it.
Like what? Isn't Carrie Underwood a singer?
Yeah, that's why I said, like, Carrie Underwood. And then somebody in my... I love Carrie Underwood. You can't take that away from me.
All
So, yeah.
right, goodbye, everybody. This is the end of the podcast. Oh, we'll see you next week. We hope you enjoyed it so much.
Wait,
You see, that was the
if you
beat of the Olivia Rodrigo.
if you just wrote that, I was like really low-key surprised.
Yeah, right now on the spot. That's how good I am on the spot lyric.
Anyways, so Kenny, we're here. We want to be in season 2. Let us know. We can be extras. We can pretend to be like the cool girls, like in the back, like. Let us know. Also, yeah, we really want to do this.
I tried to do a hair flip, but my entire like earphone or headphone thing ended up coming off.
Her setup went like poof. Yeah, so we really want to do something like that. So let us know if you want us to audition for different things, or like 1 or 2, maybe that's it, and then just kind of give our experiences on that. But with that being said, we're going to be concluding this podcast episode. Hopefully you guys love it and enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Follow us on any of our platforms that contains Instagram, Element Talk Podcast, on Twitter, Element Talk Pod, on TikTok, Element Talk Podcast.
Yep, so see you all next week. Bye! You can lie. Go ahead and try.